I'm going to show you how to drill a large diameter flat bottom hole if you don't have a very large Forstner bit. Most sets of Forstner bits only go up to about 2 1/8 of an inch. I need 2 3/4 of an inch in order to recess this acetal bushing into the leg for the Rubo bench for the bench crafted hardware. So I'm going to show you a bit of a different way on how to do that. The first thing that I did is I marked where the center of the hole is actually going to be located. And in this case, it's actually 1 3/4 of an inch from the top of this mortise and centered on the leg. The acetal bushing for the screw for the vise is a 1/2 inch thick. So I set the depth stop on the drill press just shy of that 1/2 of an inch. I also set the height of the table on the drill press low enough to allow me to take out the hole saw and insert a Forstner bit after the fact, because I do need to drill a through hole for the actual screw for the vise through the leg of this bench. Because I need to drill that through hole through the leg, I've trapped this leg. I've got it very well clamped with a stop block on the left and with some clamps over on the right hand side so that it can't slide left or right. And I've got some stops here so that I'm tight to the fence on my drill press table so that leg can't move anywhere. So when I do change these bits out, I'm going to get the center of each one in the exact same position both times. The reason for making the stop on the hole saw come just shy of the desired 1/2 inch depth is because I'm going to use a pattern bit in the router to go to the final depth. So the next step is going to be creating the template that I'm going to use for the actual circle for the pattern bit. So we're just going to use some CA glue and some blue tape to fasten these two pieces together, and it's also going to ensure that I get a nice clean hole on the leg by using this template as well. Next, we're ready to drill this to the final depth. It's just shy of that 1/2 of an inch for that acetal bushing. Once you get part way through and you know you're through that template piece that you're going to use, or the pattern piece, just get rid of the little disc that builds up inside. It'll make drilling the rest of it easier. Now, if you're not drilling a through hole like what I am, you can skip this step. But because I'm drilling a through hole, we're going to take the hole saw out and we're going to replace it with the diameter of the through hole. And in my case, that's going to be a 1 1/4 of an inch diameter hole. So we'll get that chucked up into here and we'll complete this hole. And if all goes according to plan, the two bits are going to center in this primary hole that we've made. I actually forgot to get rid of my depth stop on this. Since I don't have enough travel to get this all the way through the workpiece in one shot here, we're going to lock the bit inside the workpiece, and I'm going to raise the table up a little bit so that I can complete this hole. Next, we're going to use the router with a pattern bit, and I've got the depth set up so that the bearing just catches the template that we've made, and we'll just work down in successive passes until we reach that final depth of a 1/2 an inch on the actual workpiece that we're working with. That blue tape trick works great with the CA glue. Nice and flush. Perfect. And there you have it. It really is that easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So go give it a try for yourself.